Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be trying some products that I was influenced to purchase by Taylor Wynn, Tati, and Kathleen Lights. Those are kind of some of the main channels that I watch. There are a lot of others that I really enjoy. But if you would like to see what I think of the products I was influenced to buy by influencers on YouTube, then just keep watching. First off is a foundation that both Tati and Taylor Wynn have been raving about. This is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation, and I have the shade 110 Light Neutral, which hopefully works. I've already applied my Clarins Double Moisturizer product and let it sink in, so my skin is good to go. I think I've only tried the lip pencil from Haus Labs before. That's my only experience with the brand. I don't know if this is glass or plastic. It feels heavy, so I feel like this is glass. And it comes with a pump. Might be a little dark for my current skin tone, but we will give it a try. And I'm just gonna use my Sephora buffing brush. All right, it might be a little bit peachy, but we'll make it work. Okay, so here is half of my face with the foundation and half without. It does provide like a nice glow to the skin. And I would say like maybe medium coverage. I don't feel like it's a high coverage foundation. I don't know what it's advertised as, but everyone just said it had a beautiful finish. It lasted a long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the other side with a sponge and see if we get any different results. Don't like a dry sponge. Okay, I would definitely say that a brush is the way to go with this one. I keep looking at my skin thinking I have a patch of foundation that wasn't blended in correctly because it looks very wet, but I think that's just the finish of this foundation. Now, does it look greasy or does it look dewy? I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna give it some time to see if it sinks in. So while we wait, why don't we move on to another product that was recommended by an influencer, which is this one from Clarins. Tati listed this in like it was either a dupes video or a like great finds video. I can't remember which one, but she said that this is a great product and she recommends it. It is the Clarins Natural Lip Perfector. Now this was gifted to me from Clarins directly, but Tati recommended it as well, so I planned to go out and buy it anyway. So the claims on this is natural color, luminous shine, soft luscious lips, melting gel texture. And I have the shade One Rose Shimmer. Comes in a little squeezy tube, I think. Or does it have a wand? Nope, squeezy tube with a little cushion tip. I wiped off my Body Shop Avocado Lip Balm, which I love. Now let's give this a try. I'm just gonna squeeze it until it comes through. There we go. What does that smell? Vanilla? My cat is snoring on the bed. Is that peppermint or vanilla? Either way, I enjoy the fragrance. Now, if it has mint, is it going to tingle? So far, I think it's just like a minty essence. I don't think it's meant to be a plumper, but look at my lips. Wow. This is not a shade I would normally reach for, but my lips do look smoothed and hydrated and plumped and glossy. Okay, so I mean, I know Tati knows what she's talking about, but pleasantly surprised with that one. And the foundation feels like it is almost set, so I'm gonna hop off and do some concealer, maybe some eyeshadow. I'll be back to try the last two products that I was influenced to buy by YouTubers. Okay, I am back. Brows are on, eyes are on. So now We have this product that Taylor Wynn recommended. She said this is one of the best powders other than the Ami Collet one, which I can never get my hands on because it's always sold out. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Vegan Formula All-Day Shine Control Softening Loose Setting Powder. She said this has amazing blurring properties. It says it's breathable, silky powder, evens out tone without being cakey or drying, leaving skin feeling clean and natural. It says softens and mattifies. So the foundation, I would say, is mostly set down. You can still see that there's a beautiful glow to it. It does have like a very skin-like property to it, which is very pretty, but I know I'm gonna get oily in the T-zone throughout the day. So I figured we would give it a try before we try the last product, which is a blush that Kathleen Lights raved about. It's a really fun packaging. And I know that this launched years ago, but it's having like a resurgence and no one can get their hands on it. So I don't know if it's discontinued or not. An unscrewable lid. Inside it has the little protector so that the powder doesn't go everywhere, which I do appreciate. Okay, there is like a mesh sifter in here, but it was just covered with powder, so it looked like it was all completely powder. Curious. Very silky, very fine. Huh, it really does like blur and smooth. Interesting, so I don't want to go too heavy-handed before I know the look and the feel of this. I'm gonna go into my Real Techniques Hazy Finish brush. I just think this is so pretty for like a light dusting. The only thing I don't like is this kind of lid you can't tap things into, which I don't like. I just grabbed my Rare Beauty powder lid so that I can kind of put the excess in here before putting it on my face. So this side has been powdered. This side still has the unset foundation. You can see the glow. It did definitely mattify and filled in pores and smoothed quite a bit. I don't think it changed the color. I'd say the foundation was a little bit off to begin with. I don't think the powder really did anything to change that. So, she might be onto something. This is very smoothing. My pores are gone. And then the last product I was influenced to buy is this blush from Laura Mercier. It's the blush color infusion in the shade All That Sparkles. Kathleen Lights was raving about this, how it's like the perfect touch of like sheen on your face. It's the perfect color. I generally agree with her when it comes to mascaras and blush colors and lip liner. Those three things we align. Lipstick colors, maybe not. I also love the eye look she comes up with. So generally her complexion products seem to work pretty well for me. That's what the blush looks like inside. It actually matches my shirt really perfectly, and you can barely even see it on the back of my hand, but there is a beautiful sheen to it, so I'm very curious to try this. I just grabbed a crown brush. This is a C531, and we'll see what happens. Seems like it's picking it up really well. It's like a light kiss of color, but very soft and romantic. Very soft and romantic. That is very, very pretty. There is a subtle, I would say, cool tone sheen to it. So if you enjoy blushes with like a subtle, cool undertone, you would probably really enjoy this. It is very light, like it takes a while to build up the color, but that might be why it's so flattering. It's like a very light diffused wash of color. Okay, so clearly these influencers know what they're talking about. This foundation is beautiful on its own. I would say on its own, I would probably just set the T-zone and the under eyes, and I would leave the forehead and cheeks unset for that beautiful glow. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, but it does look like a second skin, really pretty. The lip perfector feels so nice on the lips. This might be like another go-to lip product for me. Really great. The Urban Decay powder. My skin looks poreless, flawless. Didn't seem to change the color much. So again, Taylor knows what she's talking about. And finally, the All That Sparkles blush that Kathleen recommended. Beautiful. So I am very happy that I purchased these products based on YouTuber recommendations. They are all wins in my book. So this was a successful try on. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.